Welcome back. Singer and songwriter Saz, whose real name is Sindiswa Dlamini, is our first music guest this morning. The Durban-born songstress that started singing at a young age has slowly been cementing her name in the country's music scene. Fast forward to the current year, Saz has recently dropped a new single titled End of Time that featured Malusi Ndlovu, also known as Beast. Well, Saz joins us now in studio this morning for a quick conversation about this and more. Saz, a very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure. Good to have you. Good to see you.
Yeah, pleased to meet you.
Great stuff. Now, take us back to how your music career or journey started for you.
It started at a very young age. I was using music as a shield. You know, when you are a teenager and you're going through stuff, like you need something that's going to keep you busy. And, you know, so music for me was that shield, you know. So I listened to music all the time to really just, you know, so that I don't do stuff in nonsense, you know, like, drugs or get mixed up with bad friends or anything. So music for me was like a shield.
So it was an outlet for you? Huh?
Yes, it was. It was, definitely.
So at that particular point in time, what kind of music were you consuming?
I was listening to R&B. I was really heavy on your Beyonce Knowles, your Destiny's Child, anything that was really, your Brandy, you know, anything that was like really smooth and calming, you know, yeah, because I really feel like music should be, you know, calming, you know, so if you're looking for an escape, you have to find like really calming music. So R&B for me was really doing that for me. So
was that what inspired you to go for the route that you've taken?
Yes, yes, because my whole purpose was to sort of like be that for other girls, you know, be calming, be like, if you're like going through whatever, or you have some sort of frenzy in your life, you listen to Saz and you just like, whether it's some jolo, it's a relationship problem, whether it's life problems, you know, you listen to me and you just like calm down.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
So what kind of music then do you produce and, you know?
I'm big on R&B and Afro-pop. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do both.
So what's the central message that runs through your music? I mean, what's the central theme, or what do you sing about?
I sing about everything that happens in life, really. Like, it could be your love life, you know, your trials and tribulations, anything that you're going through. Like, it's basically about life in general. My music is about life. It's for connecting to people. Yeah. So whatever it is that you're going through, you'll find it in my music.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what inspires you then to get out of bed and produce more music?
You know, okay, for me, what inspires me is just knowing that I can, you know, be some sort of like a role model to a person, you know, also heal a person, you know, that really inspires me because, you know, music is really just like, you know, your shield. Yeah.
In as much as music, you know, is more entertaining, but it should serve a certain purpose.
Yes, it should be very soulful.
Like I've just mentioned, healing. You know, some people can get healed just by listening to music. Eh?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's true.
So was that intentional for you, or it sort of just happened?
It was sort of like also intentional, you know, because from my experience, seeing what it has done for me, you know, I want to do that for other people. I want to, you know, so like the main goal, if you listen to my song, you're in love, you just instantly fall in love. If you're going through whatever, you instantly heal.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your musical projects and just the music industry in South Africa in general. How are you finding it?
It's very nice and challenging. It's, you know, it's both a gift and a curse, really.
Okay,
you know?
A gift and a curse?
Yeah, because
how is it a curse, though?
It's very stressful. It's very stressful, especially if you're studying and doing other things on the side. It's very stressful, but it's also very, you know, if you really love what you do, and I enjoy it.
More especially if you're starting out and you don't know which doors to knock on.
Yes, that's the hardest thing when you're an artist. That's the hardest, just to know which door, because you know, it's either someone really wants to help you out, start a career, or they just, you know, wanna. You know, yeah.
Let's now talk about your single, End of Time. What inspired that?
It's love more than anything. It's a love song. It's basically about, you know, loving a person, even if, you know, you're like done with the relationship. You know, you date a person, then it ends. Maybe it's not the right time or whatever, but you still love them. You know, like, okay, be good, but I love you. You know,
from a distance.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, let's talk about the people that you've worked with. Who have you worked with on this particular project?
I've worked with A Beast, which I'm so very excited about. That was like really very exciting. I've worked with A Beast, I've worked with Nation Cross, I've worked with Hassie. I've also worked with the person that produces most of my songs, Sakile Mangaile. Also Olified Kata. I've worked with a lot of people on my project.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I understand that there's another project that you will be releasing soon. Do you want to give us a hint?
Yes, a project. I don't know if it's an EP or an album yet, but there's something coming, and I hope people will really, really love and enjoy it.
Okay.
Yes.
So are you planning to stick on this particular genre? Are you looking to embrace more genres?
Yes, I don't want to be one-dimensional, but I want to be known for, you know, R&B and Afropop, but I can do all these other genres, you know.
Okay.
Yes. So maybe you might see me somewhere. Maybe gospel nyana or anything, but you know, yeah.
So who would you love to work with? Like, who inspires you in the industry?
Locally.
Local, well, it could be local or international.
I want to work with Ms. Kelly Komalo so much. You know, she really just sets the bar.
What is it about her?
She just sets the bar. Like her vocals, her music, it's very sort of like spiritual, and you know, you'd want to be around that greatness. Yeah.
And her voice is so raw.
I mean,
magical.
Like she is a goddess when it comes to singing live. She's amazing.
Jeez, I can imagine, man. So what's your plans this year?
Since I've like finished my degree, I'm studying and also just, you know, more honing into the talent of, you know, and my artistry.
And I'm sure it has been challenging juggling both music and your studies, eh?
Yes, it is very challenging, but you just have to like find some sort of balance, because I feel like if you're really dedicated to something
and if you really want
it, you just go for it. You just be, you know, like I don't care what's happening, you know, I'm going to study, I'm going to get that degree, I'm still going to pursue music as well.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so how do your fans follow you?
I am available on Instagram as Sas_officialza. On Twitter, it's only Sas_. Facebook, it's Sindiswa Dlamini.
Okay. Sas, great chatting to you. All the best.
Thank you so much for having me.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
Well, that is a musician, Sindiswa Dlamini, speaking to us about her music and also sharing more about her recently dropped single featuring Beast titled End of Time.